This episode of The Drive Home with Matt Burton proudly sponsored by No Blot Jewelers, a break from the ordinary. Check them out at noblotjewelers.com. That's Noblot, N-O-B-L-O-T, jewelers.com. A break from the ordinary.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up? This is Mr. LG, and you are listening to The Drive Home with Matt Burton.
Begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
And welcome. You're listening to The Drive Home with Matt Burton. I'm your host, Matt Burton, and today I have up in the studio the very beautiful, Miss BECCA DEGREGOry.
Hi.
Hi. How'd you like that little impersonation? Sounds just like it.
No, it didn't.
So BECCA is a very close friend of mine, and she is the self-proclaimed... What are you, the self-proclaimed that we always call you?
I'm not really sure if it's self-proclaimed or if y'all just said I was. But apparently I'm very socially awkward.
She is a little awkward.
Queen of socially awkward.
She is a little awkward. She is a little awkward. But that's why we love BECCA. The Beckers. The Bextus.
I can't tell if I'm offended or complimented by
Welcome
this.
to The Drive Home with Matt Burton, where we offend people on a regular basis. So, anyway, there is a today. Well, like I said, we're going to talk with BECCA. We we could have talked about anything, but there's a new survey that just came out that reveals the most embarrassing things that can happen in social situations. So, BECCA, we're going to see if you actually agree with this, if this is socially awkward. Just like this radio show right now. It's probably socially awkward for a lot of people. But anyway, a British survey, which could easily translate here, finds that 78% of people dread having to be social, with such fear happening to the average person about 7 times a month. Now, do you get socially awkward 7 times a month?
I'm sure more than 7 times a month.
All right, so the most embarrassing thing that most people bump into is somebody that they've had a confrontation with. That's 36% of the people. Do you ever have confrontation with people?
I've had confrontation with people, but I try really hard not to see them again.
Oh, really? Well, they also say that the survey also uncovered the 20 most awkward situations. So we're going to see if they are that. And no matter how confident a person may be, everyone gets embarrassed once in a while, except for me. I don't get embarrassed too much. I don't.
That's not true.
It is true. No, it is.
Don't you?
Well, I mean, sometimes I get embarrassed, when my socially awkward friends say things that are socially awkward to me. Like the snort just happened there. That's a little socially awkward, but Anyway. All right, so here's the list. And BECCA, we're going to see if you are as socially awkward as we, your friends, think you are. So, number 1, greeting someone who you used to be in a relationship with your new boyfriend or new girlfriend, for that matter.
It's terrifying.
Why?
There's nothing that you can do to prepare for that.
Why not?
You just walk up and they're there and it's awkward.
No.
It's very awkward.
Is it?
When I was waitressing, one of my ex-boyfriends came into the restaurant and I literally walked to the table and forgot my name and then went to the back of the restaurant for an hour.
Hi.
I walked up to I was like, hi, my name is and I walked away because I couldn't.
Okay.
And I went in the back room until he left.
Now, don't be saying no names because we don't want to have no confrontation on the drive home with Matt Burton, But I mean, you know what? I mean, if I was... All right, let's say I'm with a girl and I meet my ex-girlfriend out in public, I'm going to say, look what I got here. Looky here.
But what if he's better looking than the person you're with? And then that's really awkward because then you're like, I love you, but I'm stuck with this.
What? You would do that?
Probably.
That's awkward. You are the awkward one, not the list. All right, greeting a new business contact.
Oh, God.
That's not awkward. I do it all the time. Hey, I'm Matt Burton. Nice to meet you.
That's terrifying.
No.
What if you forget your name?
If you
what you doing?
I mean, if you forgot your name or you forgot his name.
Either.
That's not all.
Or what
You gotta just go up to him and own it, like you own him. Like, how you doing? My name is BECCA DEGREGOry. And you got to use that DEGREGORY.
Sounded like something was wrong with me.
Well, then you're already awkward anyway. So then people, then he'll feel sorry for you, and then
I can't get a job because I'm special needs.
And then he'll feel sorry for you, so everything will be fine. Meeting your partner's parents for the first time, that's not awkward.
That's the worst thing in the entire world.
No, it's not.
Well, if they don't like you, then there's awkward.
They're not going to like you because you're taking their baby boy away. You're doomed from the beginning. Might as well just go in there and like, how you doing? I win.
Well, what if they like me more than they like their child?
Well, that's probably half of America. I mean, it is what it is.
What if I say something stupid?
Well, yeah. You would never do that because you're back at DEGREGORY.
That's hurtful.
That is what? What do you always say that kills?
Upsetting.
That's upsetting. All the time she says, Matt, that's very upsetting. And then I get on her nerves because I keep saying, that's upsetting, Becca. That's upsetting. You're very upsetting. This situation right now is upsetting.
This is upsetting.
It is upsetting. Going on a first date, not awkward.
That's terrifying.
Oh, well, yeah, if you're going to like a snake pit or something.
No, like, because you've got like 10 minutes for this person to figure out and see if they like you. And if you're like me, you just babble or you turn into like, you forget your name and you forget what you're talking about. And what if you bore them?
Well, I don't think you would bore somebody, would you?
Probably.
Why?
I like to talk about stuff and people just kind of stare at me and watch.
Like I'm doing now?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding. All right, talking to someone who you find attractive.
Oh, God.
That
is terrifying.
Why?
Because my awkwardness walks up and I'm like, hi, I love you, you're beautiful. And then I freak out and I have to walk away.
I mean, if I see a hot girl, I'm going to go over there like, how you doing?
Yeah, that's awkward.
It's not awkward.
That's probably why you're still single.
That probably is why I'm still single. Maybe I need to not take my own advice. Maybe I should listen to other people's radio shows and take their advice. But you know what, though? I know all of my listeners out there, they really take my love advice. They're some of the happiest people on earth. Because they listen to my love advice. It just kind of backfires for me. But seriously, I mean, go up to somebody and say, "Hey, you're very pretty," or "You're very cute."
Yeah, but I don't stop there. Like my mouth just keeps talking, and like my brain's like, "Stop that. That's stupid." And then I just keep talking. And I babble, and I get myself into situations that are not very good.
I get into a situation. Bumping into somebody who you already had a previous confrontation.
That was like the one earlier. It was something about a confrontation.
Yeah. Meeting up with someone you met online.
That's weird. What if they don't look like their profile picture?
Then you just need to be on that catfish.
Like, those are the things that I think about.
Well, see, what I do... Well, what I did... Well, yeah. On like online dating and stuff. I would always, hey, can we text? And I'll tell you right now, one thing about online dating, what's that thing the girls put me on one time? It was where you swipe to the right. I was thinking I was doing the time warp, just a step to the right, then a flip up and.
Oh wait,
Tinder.
I think you're talking about those stupid boppets.
Bop. No. Yeah, Tinder. It was Tinder. The whole thing is that I like to text somebody, and then I ask them, thank heavens for FaceTime. I'm a FaceTime king. I love to FaceTime people. I mean, I like to FaceTime. Well, I mean, me and you FaceTime. Me and Teresa FaceTimes. I mean, a lot of my friends, we FaceTime.
It's upsetting.
What? Our FaceTime?
FaceTiming.
Oh, wow. I guarantee if a pretty boy would FaceTime you, you'd be like, yes, how you doing?
It's like human interaction. I have to go face to face with them.
Oh, goodness.
They have to look at my face while I'm talking, and that's awkward.
Bumping into someone you know reasonably well in the street. Now, when you see me in the streets and we say hello, that's not awkward, is it?
No, that's not too bad because I know you.
Okay, well, so all right.
Unless I'm like somewhere I shouldn't be, or you're somewhere you shouldn't be, and then that's awkward.
Yeah, but then you should be there either, right? I mean, if you see me down at the crab shack getting some crabs,
I don't think you should tell people you're getting crabs.
At the crab. Talk about food, you sick. Yeah, that probably was a bad choice of food selection, crabs, you know. I'm down there. You know what, though? A funny story about crabs. There was a woman in Walmart looked at me one time, and you know my alter ego, High Strung Harry, that I do on Snapchat. Well, she looked at me and she said, "Honey, do you like crabs?" And we were in the frozen section with the crabs. I said, "Ma'am, I try to stay away from crabs as much as I can." Y'all don't find that funny? I thought it was hilarious. Anyway. Meeting an idol or celebrity. So the first time you met me, you were like, oh no, Matt Burton.
Nope. But that is really awkward.
This is awkward now.
Because that goes back to I talk more and I don't use my brain, so I'm sitting there and I just start babbling and I freak out.
So who's your favorite idol or celebrity?
Johnny Depp.
Who?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp.
So you would get total gaga and goo-goo over him?
Yeah.
So you would be very socially awkward?
Very. I'd be like I lose my
Johnny
words
Depp,
and I just make sounds.
He pees and poops the exact same way that me and you do.
But he's beautiful.
Johnny Depp?
God, yes.
Hey, Johnny, we love you, brother. Mr. Jack Sparrow. I don't even know how to sound like Johnny Depp.
He's beautiful.
I love him in Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Being interviewed for a new job and role. That's not awkward.
Yes, it is.
I guess it could be.
Well, because it's like first impressions. If you don't know how to answer a question right, or if you tell them something that you can do and you really can't.
You know what's awkward? Them little trying to see if you're an honest person.
Yes.
Quizzes.
I always tell them because I'm too honest, and I don't know if they think I'm lying about my honesty.
Yeah, and then you look and they're like,
too good of a person.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's it. I'm serious. Those things are like to trick you up. They really want crooks working for them. I'm telling you. Dancing with someone.
That's weird. Where do you put your hand? Like, I have a really issue with my hands. I am very aware of my hands. Like, I don't know where to put them. So dancing with somebody is even worse because I don't know where to put my hands.
So where is an appropriate spot to put hands?
I just keep my hands to myself because I don't know.
How do you dance?
I don't dance.
So you don't even like put your hands around them?
That's weird. I don't know where to put them. Do you put them on their neck? Do you put them on their like?
Well, I guess there's different stages of the. I mean, I don't know. I don't slow dance that much. So, but I mean, I guess you always want to dance like how you would dance with your mom or your dad. That's
even more awkward. Have you not been to the club? You do not dance like your mom, like you dance at the club.
No. I mean, you put your hands on their shoulders, and then
we're talking about two different styles of dancing.
And then if the mood, you know,
with a little funky grind, I don't see nothing wrong.
Okay. I was not talking about bump and grinding type of dancing. I was talking about maybe some like Sinatra.
Why would I walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, can we slow dance?"
Yeah.
That's awkward.
It's not.
Grandpa, we live in the modern times. You don't walk up to somebody and say, "Can we slow dance?" May I have this dance? Women are looking for chivalry. Not in the club.
If
you walk up to me in the club and you say, "Hey, let's slow dance," I'm going to think you're a creeper and I'm going to walk away.
And
you're the type that would.
And you're going to walk away without a man.
That's probably why I'm still single, because I'm awkward and I can't slow dance.
I'm going to teach you how to slow dance.
That's terrifying.
And upsetting. Well, I'm sorry. If you don't, you ain't going to like the first kiss is awkward.
Kiss, me and the guy bumped teeth. Like, we both went in and knocked front teeth. Yeah, like we knocked front teeth.
What are you, two horses?
Like it's
Who was you kissing, Mr. Ed? I mean, there she goes. It's broke. I broke her. I broke her. She's got Mr. Ed and Eleanor Roosevelt kissing.
could hear it click. Like, it was awful.
Like clicking, like.
Yes, like it sounded and it hurt. And then after that happened, he tried to put his arm around me and he elbowed me in the nose. Like it was destined to not work out.
Standing up to someone that you disagree with.
Oh, see, I'm really good at that.
Yes, you are. She's like, I mean, the sky's blue. Well, actually, Matt, I don't think it is. I think it's more green.
Chartreuse.
It's chartreuse.
Is that not the truth? Or, hey, Becca, do you think that this is right? No, I really don't think so. I think it's this way. Becca is all for some confrontation.
I just like letting other people know that I'm right.
She's worse than me. Get her a show.
I'm not arguing. I'm explaining why I'm right.
Exactly.
Oh, goodness. Receiving a compliment from someone.
Oh, God.
Becca, your hair looks great.
I can't take it. I'm like, thank you. Happy birthday.
Why? Why do you say happy birthday?
I don't know.
You just say, thanks, happy birthday?
Or I'll just, like, Becca, that shirt looks really nice on you. Yours, too. Like, I can't receive a compliment.
And it may look horrible on the person.
Yeah, like, I
you
can't.
Liar. You're lying to people. That's awkward. And then they find out that, oh, my God, I mean, look at it. I've got a big hole in the shirt. And then, you know.
I can't take compliments at all.
Oh, being tough. Being told by someone you have something on your face.
Oh, I'm fearful. So, like, you know, you're talking to somebody and they might, like, touch their face.
Yeah.
I'm constantly fearful that they're, like, giving me a signal that I have things on my face. Mm-hmm. So I'm, like, constantly, every time I'm talking to somebody, I, like, rub my face because I'm terrified that they're trying to tell me I've got something on my face.
Having to stand in someone's personal space on a packed train or bus. I mean, we don't have really trains around here, but
I can't do that. Like getting in the elevator with people, I literally get in the elevator and I turn and I put my nose in the corner and I put.
You don't ever do it when all of us when we go.
I
places.
do. Y'all just don't let me get near the corners. I can't, or I'll like draw my arms up really close to my face,
or she won't get in it,
or I don't get on the elevator at all.
The other night,
yeah.
The other night you stayed back. You know what? When everybody, all the rest of the friends, we went downstairs. Becca was standing outside like she's waiting to get in a cold, snow.
I can't. Personal space is a very weird. Like I can't sit beside people if people touch me. Because I don't know what to do with my arms. So when I sit near people, like if my arm accidentally touches them,
right.
I don't.
So I mean, what do you consider the most socially awkward thing? Out of everything, I mean, or you know what? Maybe it didn't make a list. What's your most that you can't stand it? It gets under your skin.
Having to initiate conversation, like knowing I have to talk to somebody and not having any clue what to say.
Really?
Like I have to mentally prepare, and then if you go off track of what you were supposed to say in my head, it messes me all up, and I'm like, okay, well,
like this entire show.
Yeah. Like, if you're not scripted on the same one that I've got going on in my head, I'm not sure we can have a conversation.
We're doomed. We're doomed, folks. Anyway, we're going to go, we got to get Becca out of her cocoon.
Cocoon?
Yeah, cocoon. Yeah, she's got to become a social butterfly. Get her out of the... Anyway, give us 1 second. We'll be right back. We got to go be awkward. You're listening to The Drive Home with Matt Burton right here on iHeartRadio. Thanks to Miss Becca DeGregory. Give us 1 second. We'll be right back. This episode of The Drive Home with Matt Burton proudly sponsored by No Blot Jewelers, a break from the ordinary. Check them out at noblotjewelers.com. That's Noblot, Noblot, jewelers.com. A break from the ordinary.